The crowd sat in anticipation, the bright lights illuminating the grand stage. A young boy, no older than 13, walked nervously into the spotlight. His clothes were simple, his shoes worn, and his hands trembled as he held the microphone. The silence in the room was almost deafening, but what struck everyone was the look in his eyes, a mix of fear, determination, and hope. He had come here carrying more than just a song, he carried the weight of his dreams and the struggles of his family. The judges greeted him kindly, asking his name and why he had chosen to sing. His voice quivered as he explained that he was from a small town in the Philippines. Life had not been easy for him and his family. His father worked long hours as a tricycle driver, and his mother sold food in the market to keep the household running. They often struggled to pay for school, and sometimes, even a full meal was uncertain. Yet, despite everything, he had one thing that kept him going: music. Singing was not just a talent, it was his refuge, his way of expressing what words could not. When asked why he chose Hotel California, the boy smiled softly. He said it was a song his late grandfather used to play on an old guitar. Whenever life felt too heavy, he would remember sitting beside his grandfather, listening to the song and dreaming of better days. Singing it now was his way of honoring that memory and proving to himself that he could turn pain into something beautiful. As the first note left his lips, the entire room froze. His voice, raw yet angelic, carried a depth far beyond his years. The judges leaned forward in disbelief, and the audience was captivated instantly. Each lyric flowed from his heart, carrying with it the hardships of poverty, the longing for hope, and the purity of a dreamer who refused to give up. By the time he reached the chorus, people in the audience had tears in their eyes. It was not just a performance. It was a soul laid bare for the world to witness. But the boy's journey to this moment had not been easy. He had faced ridicule from classmates who mocked his old clothes and called him a dreamer with no chance. He had cried when his parents couldn't afford a proper guitar, forcing him to practice on a borrowed one with missing strings. There were nights when he sang quietly to himself, ignoring the hunger in his stomach, holding on to music as the only light in the darkness. His greatest challenge was not just poverty, but the voice inside his head that told him he would never be good enough. And yet, here he stood. Every obstacle, every moment of doubt, every tear shed in silence, it all poured out in his performance. His voice soared with such emotion that even the sternest judge covered her mouth in shock. The final note lingered in the air like a prayer, and the audience erupted into thunderous applause. Before he could even catch his breath, one of the judges slammed the golden buzzer. A storm of golden confetti rained down, covering the stage in a shower of light. The boy dropped to his knees, his hands over his face, unable to believe what had just happened. He had dreamed of this moment, but now that it was real, it felt like a miracle. His parents, watching from the sidelines, wept uncontrollably as they hugged each other, their son's dream finally beginning to take flight. The judges rushed to the stage, praising him not only for his voice but for the heart he poured into every note. One judge said, "This was not just a performance, it was a reminder of why music exists. It connects us, heals us, and makes us feel alive. You've just shown the world the true meaning of courage." The boy, still wiping away tears, thanked everyone with a shaky voice. He said he only wanted to make his family proud and prove that no matter where you come from, dreams are worth chasing. As the golden confetti continued to fall, the message of his journey became clear. Life had given him countless reasons to give up, but he chose to rise above. His story was not just about a boy singing a song, it was about resilience, love, and the belief that even the smallest voices can echo across the world. And in that moment, under the lights of the stage, a poor boy with a powerful voice taught everyone that dreams are never too far away.